worked for a TV star before. Kind of puts a little zip in your old tired agenda, right?
Looking for a man named Stingray. We spoke on the phone. Please tell me you're him.
You've gone to quite a bit of trouble locating Mr. Dodd. What exactly is it you think I can do for you?
Well, it's not for me. It's for Ty Gardner. The actor. The TV star. He's the star of Cry Wolf. He plays Clinton Wolf, the doctor on television, Wednesday nights at 10.
In order to help, I need to talk to him.
Well, I'm his representative. Sort of. I handle his press relations and book his PA tours. Sort of a man Friday, if you will. He couldn't very well come out in public. He'd be mobbed by autograph seekers.
You're kidding me. There's nobody here.
Yes. Well, you see, somebody has decided to kill Mr. Gardner, and he needs to find out who. Now, we know your services are very discreet, and that, quite frankly, is very important. My client does not want any scandalous headlines.
I don't work for money.
Yes, we understand the nature of your employment contract, and the terms are acceptable to us.
You keep saying us. Am I working for you as well?
Us is a term indicating Mr. Gardner. It's an affectation of speech often used in Hollywood. So, do we have an agreement then? Shall I tell Mr. Gardner you've been engaged?
Well, where is he? I need to talk to him.
Well, because of his celebrity status, Mr. Gardner keeps his personal contact to a minimum. I suppose under the circumstances, I'll just have to take the responsibility of authorizing a personal contact.
Do you always talk this way, Mr. Dodd?
Yes. It's annoying to some people, I know. It's just that I'm not a very emotional man. It's a shortcoming.
After you.
Isn't this great? This is Mr. Gardner's ranch. We bought it because it's only 20 minutes from Hollywood.
Unexpected guests?
That's Miss Fairchild. She's Mr. Gardner's doctor of vegetarian medicine.
Do Do I have to ask, or are you going to explain that?
Dietitian. Mr. Gardner's on a very strict vegetarian diet.
Got it.
Hey, Don, get out of here. I'm busy, huh?
I don't think this is going to work.
Ty, that's the guy we hired.
Hey, you! Hey, wait a minute. Come on, hold the phone a second. Hold it up, all right? Wait a minute. Hey, you! But, pal, I don't know who you think you are, but when we hire somebody around here, we expect at least a dime's worth of employer-employee courtesy. Now, the way you started, you're lucky we don't fire you.
Not bad. Delivered with about the right amount of intensity, but still, all in all, a miss. Thanks for trying. We'll get back to you.
Hey, hold it. Hold, wait. Just wait a second. Well, you caught me in the middle of a very important medical meeting with Dina. Can we start over?
First of all, you haven't hired me. I generally don't work for half-naked goofballs who hold conferences in the shallow end of their pools. I'm not at all sure that I want to work for you. So what you say in the next minute or so is going to determine that. So talk.
Look, you can't stand around and just do nothing. My life is in danger. Didn't Arnold tell you? Someone's trying to kill me.
People tried to kill Hitler, too. Some of them are still highly thought of.
That put you off.
Yep, no doubt about it.
You want a drink?
No, thanks.
Okay. Look, Mr. Whatever you call yourself, I'm very frightened. You've come highly recommended by Sally Sharp. I haven't slept in 2 days. My performance in the show is starting to suffer. I need help. Hey, Dina, babe, listen, sorry. An unscheduled appointment. A guy from the studio about the Hoffman flick. I'm sorry. I'm sure you understand.
Dina understands perfectly, darling.
The star stuff stinks. Everybody buys the film image. Nobody stops to find out who you really are. Mostly I'm mistaken for this cornball character I play, Dr. Clinton Wolf. Well, I'm not Dr. Wolf. He's actually a jerk. I keep telling the writers, warm this yutz up. I can't play the character the way they write him. I need to feel something. For God's sake, I need some honest emotions. You just can't walk into a cocktail party and stand around diagnosing hematomas. You can't walk up to a guy, shake hands, say, hi, I'm Dr. Clinton Wolf. I'd have that mole removed if I were you. I get things like that in scripts, and I've got to do them all, you know? And it makes me tense. And I say things that I don't mean.
All of which means absolutely nothing to me.
Look, Mr. Whatever you call yourself. I'm sorry. Stingray. Have you had dinner yet? How about I have someone throw a steak on a griddle for you? You eat it, I'll watch. Ramon, no necessary for you stick around, though.
Muchas gracias, Ramon. Está terminado.
Hey, you hablo español. I was learning Spanish from a contract player down at the studio, Lisa Sanchez. But after they dropped the contract, she was something to behold, amigo.
Look, I think it's only fair to tell you I don't think I'll be able to work for you.
I can't say I blame you. I wasn't always like this, you know. There was a time when Janet was alive that I had some depth. But ever since then, it's all been so hopelessly fast and brutal. The handrails are wet. Somebody mopped the floor with grease, and it's all I can do is to keep my footing in this godforsaken emotional minefield. You saw it?
I saw it.
I didn't think anybody saw that turkey. I did it last year on my hiatus. Kind of a bad try, wasn't it? How's the steak? Boy, can Mexican cook.
You can't possibly be this loony. Is someone trying to kill you, or is this some kind of publicity stunt?
No, last year, that was the publicity stunt. That thing with Tina Augustina trying to kill me with a butcher knife. I got 3 magazine covers out of that deal. And unfortunately, the police remembered, and they didn't believe me when I told them about last night. I can't. I'm on a strict vegetarian diet. Besides, if Dina found out about it, I'd never get a
Thanks for the chow, Ty. Good luck with your lifeline.
Now, wait a minute, man. Look, I'm sorry. It must be all these veggies. It's got me edgy, man. I mean, really, I'm never a jerk like this. Hey, you're getting the wrong impression here, muchacho. Come on, hold the phone a minute, will you?
Look, I got no time for this. I got things to do.
Look, it just happened. A machine gun or something hit the front porch. No. I don't want to talk to Captain Severs. Captain Severs thinks that... Hello, Captain. Arnold Dodd again. No, sir. No, sir. This time it was a machine gun attack, right out in front of Mr. Gardner's home. Yes, sir. Yes, I understand. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
I've never been shot before.
You still haven't. You got hit by a wood splinter from the gate.
Come on, that was cold, hard lead. I ought to know. I've done 3 westerns. I was hit. I felt it.
If your thumb had been hit by a .30 caliber bullet, your thumb wouldn't be there.
That was Captain Severs. He says he'll send somebody out tomorrow, but that if this is another publicity stunt, he's going to arrest you for wasting a public official's time.
Don't they have anybody else down there? I mean, they were shooting real bullets at me.
Well, sir, he still remembers last year's knife attack, the polygraph test you flunked, and the lawsuit you filed against the department.
I pay that guy's salary. Why? So he can peg insults at me? I was hit by a .30 caliber wood splinter. Okay, does that cover it? If I'd been in Nam, I would have gotten a Purple Heart for this.
You were in Vietnam?
I wanted to go, man. You know, but it was my back. Actually, it was my neck, the V9S1. I think that's the vertebrae. But I fought him. But the sawbones down at the induction center said, nada. I'll tell you one thing, Dr. Clinton, the Yutz Wolf would have said, let that GI go. But that's another story. Todd, make a note of that. Let's do that one on our show.
What kind of drugs are you on?
Prescription. It's, a thing that makes my chemical analgesic balance out my what is it again, Dodd?
It's an amphetamine.
That's it.
He gets it from a man in the valley.
Okay. Since someone is really trying to kill you, and since I saw the car and some of the people in it, and since the cops are not going to help because you've been pulling their noses for the Inquirer, let's just say that I might agree to help.
Oh, this thumb really burns.
3 conditions. 1, you tell me everything that has been happening and is happening for the last 2 months.
Okay.
2, you do everything I say. No questions, no arguments, no complaints.
Nothing to it.
And 3, no more amphetamines. No more drugs of any kind. No more prescriptions from Dr. Feelgood in the Valley. Anything stronger than an aspirin goes into your body and I'm out of here.
Who are you? The lady from the DEA?
I am not going to trot around next to a wired-up egomaniac who's only got a fuzzy recollection of why people are trying to kill him. One other thing. I want it very, very clear, the arrangement that I work under. Now, I help you, no charge. Sometime in the future, I'm going to come to you and I'm going to ask you for a favor. And whatever it is, you must do it. Okay? Comprende?
You know, I think the bullet grazed me because no wood splinter's going to throb like this.
Get him into the other room. I'm going to check the security system in this house. Try to find a room where we'll be relatively safe. And just before your cookies and your milk, Ty, just before bedtime, Arnold here is going to be checking your pupils. No more little white goofballs for you.
He actually used to be a fairly good actor. He's just been getting worse lately.
Well, we'll see if we can bring a little reality into his life.
Life is a four-letter word, so you got to be cool when the going gets tough, 'cause no matter how bad it looks now, it can always get worse. If you want my advice, when you're crossing the road, you better look twice and then breathe easy, sip a little lemonade, take a number from the hit parade, another dreamy little serenade. Yeah, make believe you got it made. In the Beverly Hills, where the water is wine, there's a chemical cure at the bottom of an empty heart, and a bottle of pills. What a wonderful view. Here's looking at me, who's looking at you. Just breathe easy, sip a little lemonade, pick a number from the hit parade, another dreamy little serenade. Breathe easy, breathe easy.
Howdy, Ty. Salmon come by and drop off the Purple Heart?
Yeah. Jeez, it's bright. What are you doing?
Going through your records. That's a hell of a filing system you got here, Ty. Everything in a cardboard box. Here's a whole bunch of bills, some 3 months old and some older. A lot of angry creditors in here, Ty. But here's a gas bill from last Christmas. They turned it over to a collection agency.
Yutzes. Ugh. Who gave you permission to go through my personal things?
I did.
Oh. Did you also go through the medicine cabinets and take my prescriptions?
That's right. Who's this guy, Mark Webber?
I don't know, some guy I played golf with a couple of times.
It says in his letter that he wants to put you in some kind of real estate business with some guys from Vegas. The car yesterday had Nevada license plates. Any connection?
How should I know? I meet people all the time. Everybody wants something from me. Hey, I think I got an address for this Weber character.
Attaboy.
Ooh, come to Papa.
I think we ought to go pay this guy Mark Webber a little visit.
Oh, I can't. I'm on call at the studio today. They got me on a will notify.
What's that?
Oh, that means that when they're ready for Dr. Clinton Yutz Wolf to come to stage and recount his deathless dialogue, I will put on my white shoes and say stuff like, "I'm sorry, Mrs. Carter. We did all we could, but he had severe coronary occlusions with complications." It's a great show. We cook corn for America. I never get to wear hot clothes, though. I mean, Don Johnson, all the other guys, they get to wear pastels or Armani. I get to wear things from J.C. Penney's bargain basement. They dress me like Mr. Rogers.
Okay, let's go. Let's go see who this guy Webber is.
So that's the deal. A favor, huh? What kind of jerk deal is that? Why not just go for the gold?
There's more to life than money.
Oh, yeah. Name me one thing.
I'll name you three. Love, friendship, and understanding.
Please, cry me a river, will ya? You forgot about 6-foot blondes with big bazookas and teeny tiny brains. You got good bone structure. Look, suppose we forget about this favor stuff. See, I hate anybody having a string on me. How about this? How about I get you a walk-on at the studio? Maybe one good scene. You play with me, you take an ad out introducing Stingray. Hey, I kind of like that name. Sort of like Fabian, a Cher, a Charo. You know, just one name, no excuse. Just go with it.
Give him to me.
What?
Come on, give him to me. You're speeding again. You're leaving skid marks all over my upholstery. Give him to me.
Oh, just because I'm trying to get you a break in the show. But okay, not the face. Okay, here.
I told you what would happen if I caught you on this junk.
It's just a little encore. Make the colors brighter.
I don't get it. Don't you want to live?
It's just that I'm trapped, you know. I'm trapped. I'm an important talent trapped inside this dog food commercial. I don't like the whole scene, you know.
Not even the 6-foot blondes with the teeny tiny brains and the big bazookas?
Well, maybe that part I can put up with.
I like the name. There's a slight resemblance to one of America's great shining TV stars.
What the hell is going on here? I don't get this.
We'll keep a lid on. We go in cool. We ask a few questions. Looks like this is the right place.
Where's Weber?
Excuse me, could I have a name, please?
My name is all over the place. I'm Ty Gardner. What do you mean, may you have my name, please? I'm a national celebrity. Don't you even watch my show?
I'm sorry, Mr. Gardner. No, as a matter of fact, I don't. I'm sorry.
Where's Mr. Weber?
He's homesick today.
So the lead poisoning? There's a lot of that going around.
Oh, you mean our front door? Yes, isn't that amazing? It was a random drive-by shooting, they think.
Does Mr. Gardner have an office here?
Just go right through these doors and turn right. You'll see your name as you cross the lobby, okay?
Thank you.
You just can't take a man's name and plaster it all over a company, and he doesn't even know. God knows what these people are doing here. Look at this. These are publicity stills and shots from benefits I do.
Would Mark Weber be in any of these?
That's this guy's. Right there, right in the middle.
Yes. May I help you, please?
Here we go again. I'm your boss, Dingbat. I'm Ty Gardner. Don't any of you people watch Cry Wolf?
Would you like your mail, sir?
We'll take it in the office. Where is the office?
Just around the corner. It's, mostly bills, I'm afraid.
It would have to be. What's your name, dear?
Lois.
Well, thank you, Lois. Hey, Lois, I'm over here.
I'm sorry. Is there anything else?
Yeah, that'll be great. Goodbye.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you.
Well, they gave me a nice office, huh?
It's a front.
What?
It's a front. You understand? They bring people in here. They show them the office. This is Mr. Gardner's office. He's not in today. It's a front.
You see what I mean? You see how they use us?
You want to go find the man who put you in business?
Oh, you bet.
You have Mr. Weber's address. Mr. Gardner here would like to send him a prospectus on operating cost averages versus our loan deficit.
Oh, that sounds important.
How about it, honey? You got a place where this Yutz lives?
Oh, well, we send it all to 6325 Crest Home Drive.
Oh, listen to this. Ty Gardner invites you to a weekend of romantic adventure. All expenses paid. Luxury bus trip to Las Vegas, Villanueva, where you'll be shown the ultimate in luxury living. Champagne brunch, tour of our 9-hole golf course, autographed pictures by Mr. Gardner as memento of this wonder tour to paradise. I hope they're not using last year's pictures. I was 10 pounds more last year. The new ones are much better at showing my inner intensity.
Look over at me again.
I am not wired. You know, being with you is like having a 24-hour urine analysis.
Okay, when we get there, don't fly off the handle. You'll just clam up.
Don't fly off the handle. He's using my name. He's using my pictures.
Just do it my way, okay? Don't argue.
Bubala, don't get me wrong. I'm talking a quality investment. You know and I know Mr. Gardner wouldn't be involved in this deal if it weren't El Topo Droro Fantastico. Look, Bunky, the other phone's ringing. Gotta go. I'll be back to you. Ty, babe, hey, what a surprise. I was gonna call you for another game of golf.
What are you doing to me? What's with this company with my name all over it?
The real estate thing, yeah. Well, technically, there are 15 Ty Gardners I found who exist. Legally speaking, you're not the only Ty Gardner around.
What did I ever do to you? I beat you at golf twice?
Look, Mr. Weber, someone's trying to kill my client.
A business dispute with some partners from Vegas which has been adjudicated. Don't need to worry. It's over.
What the hell is going on here? Who is that guy?
Yakuza.
Yakuza? What the hell is a Yakuza? I don't even eat sushi.
Japanese mafia.
Come on. This guy looks like my gardener. I think he is my gardener.
These guys are assassins. You go call the cops. Yeah, tell them.
Let me get this straight. It's your constitutional right not to give us your name.
I'd like to kick you into next week.
Marty, slow down. Where does this guy get off?
You guys ought to polish up your act before taking him to the big town. We pulled in a member of the Japanese Yakuza. The late Mr. Weber was involved in some kind of illegal real estate deal with some Las Vegas businessman, and I am using the term loosely. Now, why don't you guys go and sharpen your teeth on that? I want my call. You owe me a call.
We don't owe you squat.
Give him his call, Marty. What's it gonna hurt? He's not a bad guy.
I like you. You're gentle and kind. I wish you could have been my daddy.
Come on, be nice. It works with some guys. There's a phone in the corridor outside.
Do you mind? Stan? It's Ray. I need your help. I want the favor.
Just because I'm a huge international star adored by millions doesn't mean I'm not entitled to police services. I pay you a salary, amigo.
That Japanese soldier is in the Yakuza. They're basically involved in drug transport. The Japanese connection's a big pipeline these days next to Mexico. What do you and the late Mr. Weber have to do with narcotics?
Narcotics? Are you kidding? I abhor drugs. I happen to be on the President's Council Against Drug Abuse. I think that drugs are the single most destructive influence in this society.
So, who's this character? You shake a name out of him?
John Doe. I'll tell you his name. Stingray. So he tells anybody. He's got a black Corvette Stingray that he drives around in.
We'll be released in a minute, Ty, so just keep it in check.
You guys are both being booked as suspects until I can find something better to hang on you.
I don't think so. I think we're about to be released.
Got $10?
You'd lose.
Yeah. You sure? When? Okay. No, it's all right. Have him make out the papers. No, I said no, it's okay. Get out of here. I'm through with you.
Aren't you gonna tell us not to leave town?
Not necessary. With all the action surrounding this deal, my guess is guys aren't gonna stay alive long enough to find the bus station. What'd you cut him loose for? Had to. Got a writ from the Lieutenant Governor's office, executive privilege.
Check to make sure all your possessions are accounted for and sign the form in both places. I need your signature, otherwise I can't buzz downstairs for the release.
That mark on your left hand. I'd have that checked if I were you. And it looks like a carcinoma. Nothing to worry about if you have it looked at quick enough.
Let's go, Horace. Another medical miracle performed by Dr. Clinton, the Yutz Wolf. What's with you, Horace?
Don't ever call me Horace. I'm not Horace Poindexter anymore. I changed my name when I came to Hollywood.
Well, that's your name according to the real world, and that is the name they booked you under, Horace.
So I didn't get it changed officially. Who needs to pay some shyster $2,600 to file a couple of stupid papers? You ever call me Horace again, you're gonna regret it.
Look, I've had it with you. I've had it up to here with you. Now, I can barely hold it together here. You are up to your cap teeth in drug transactions. You understand drug transactions? People are going down all over the place like 10 pins, and you are diagnosing magic marker marks and signing autographs? When are you going to come into focus?
Ah, Sting. They don't want me. I haven't done anything. They got Weber. It's over, Ray.
No, I don't think so. You see, the thing about the Yakuza that you don't understand, and how could you, is that they are very, very, very big on vengeance. Now, they don't need contracts, because if you shake hands with them and you renege, they don't take you to court. They don't file a lawsuit. They chop your head off. You got it? They are borderline psychotic.
You mean they may kill me because they think I'm involved?
Yes. The answer is a resounding yes. Now, clean your ears out, Horace. I've been trying to tell you that since yesterday.
What are we doing back here?
The cops went through this place, but my guess is they probably missed something. Con man like Weber will go to some pretty special lengths to hide data. False walls, countersunk safe, stuff like that.
How do you know?
Oh, I don't know. It just goes with the personality type.
Oh. What are we waiting for?
The police to leave.
I guess that makes sense.
You think?
What the hell's going on down there? This is Tiger Paw. We're on ground zero. We got 2 bogies.
Monitor them and get ready to move. I want those 2 bogies contained.
I'm hungry. I haven't eaten in 10 hours. Maybe he has a steak in the fridge.
Oh, I'll tell Dina if you won't.
Oh, the heck with Dina. I think that whole vegetable trip is a lot of hot air anyway. A man needs red meat. The only reason I did that veggie burger thing was because Dina has such long, luscious legs.
Ah. And here it is.
What?
This line doesn't hook up to the rest of the electrical circuitry in the house. Probably hooked up to the alarm. Let's see what's behind door number 2.
All right.
What's that?
Ah, forget that. It's the neighborhood air patrol. It's our eye in the sky. We pay them extra moolah so these jokers can go up there, fly around, and eyeball our wives and girlfriends with their tops off.
Go check it out. It's in the east end of the house. There's no houses there. Check it out.
No, I'm telling you, it's...
Did you check it out? Well?
Nothing, just a bunch of sky caps with a flashlight. What do you got there?
The who's who of organized crime. Your late partner was doing business with Sam DeGusta. He lured him into a big real estate deal that went bankrupt. This is a copy of his response to Sam's complaint.
What's this? Mr. Gardner assured me he will make good on all losses incurred. What is that? Shh.
We're being moved in on.
What?
Did you check out the East Corridor?
I told you, it's the air patrol.
Get your hands up! We're cool! Find those chairs there. Who are you guys? What are you doing in Weber's place?
Who am I? I'm a national celebrity, you yuts. I'm on national television every week. I've been on 10 national magazine covers this year alone. Now, how can you stand there and ask me who I am?
Because I don't know.
Oh.
You give me your name, Jack. I'll reach down inside of you and yank it out by hand.
But you guys have got Fed written all over you, from your lace-up Oxfords to your lawnmower haircuts.
I'm still waiting for a name. I don't get it. I start doing some damage.
I'm Ty Gardner. He's Stingray. He doesn't go by any other name, just Stingray. He was working for me. I'm as anxious as you guys to find out who he is.
Thanks for your support, Ty.
Check out Stingray. Give me a printout. I want it in an hour.
It's closed and decoded.
Not to me, it isn't.
To everyone.
We'll see. In the meantime, I want to know what you're doing in Weber's place.
If he's smart, he will stop threatening us and start comparing notes.
Okay, you got me interested. Now tell me something to make me like you better.
Mark Webber set up Ty Gard as a front. This is Ty Gardner, the president of the company. For 2 days now, someone's been trying to end his brilliant acting career. Now, I figure there are two teams involved. The Japanese Yakuza, who've been stiffed on some kind of drug deal, and some phony real estate man from Vegas with long names and bent noses.
We don't have a Vegas connection in this deal. You know about mob guys in this operation?
You next.
Okay, I'll give you this much. Weber came to us. He says the Japanese Yakuza wants him to funnel drugs from the Orient, but he needs a financial statement or they won't use him. So we dummy one up for him. We give this tap dancer a $3 million credit sheet, but it's only hot air. There's really no money in it. It's just to show the dirt salesman from Tokyo. Then, when the first shipment comes in, we bust him. Something about that amuses you.
He took your balance sheet and sucked in a bunch of mobsters with a phony real estate scam. Then he took the cash and split. They decided to kill him. He took the Japanese dope and didn't pay, and everyone wanted to kill him. Mr. Gardner got caught in the middle of it. His life is still in danger.
Look, I got limited time, I got limited funds, and it looks like this deal is over the hill. I got other operations to deal with. Let's go.
Wait a minute. I think there's a way we can haul both of those guys in. The mob guys and the Yakuza.
If there is, I'd like to hear about it.
Tell Sam DeGusta that Mr. Ty Gardner's representative is here.
He's expecting you? Get out of the car.
What, can get wet?
You know the drill.
All right. I got very little time for this. If that Skunjil wants to make amends, I'll listen. What amends means paying back me and my friends the $4 million that we lost on that crummy real estate deal of his.
You got much bigger problems than some losses in a crummy real estate deal.
Oh? And just who are you?
I'm a friend. I got some information you might need.
I'm listening.
Your Mexican dope operation is going to get pushed in on.
Well, I don't deal in drugs. I'm a legitimate businessman.
Yeah, and you wipe out your business losses with 30 caliber dum-dum bullets.
If I was in the drug business, which I ain't, how would this real estate guy hurt me?
His main business wasn't real estate, it's drugs. Now his only job is filling out an 8x4 pine box. Before he died, he made a deal with the Japanese Yakuza to be part of the pipeline. They're gonna come in here in their black pajamas. They're gonna make you guys look like mud.
What am I supposed to do?
My client, Mr. Gardner,
has recently come into the possession of about 50 pounds of pure cocaine. Now, he is willing to meet and turn over all this Yakuza merchandise to you. It will more than make up for your losses in the real estate business. In exchange, he would like to have some protection from them.
Oh, he would he? And how come this sudden change of heart?
He didn't know what this character, Mr. Weber, was doing. He wants out. He's an actor. Questo qua è un attore, non capisce niente, signor D'Agusta. È un attore.
You want some meat? You tell me when, and I'll be there.
Delicious. Konbanwa.
I would like to make an arrangement for the return of your merchandise. My client, Mr. Gardner, wants no part of this. He wants only to be left alone. You've already killed the man responsible.
He has our merchandise on consignment and has not paid.
He will give it back. In exchange, he only wants the promise that you make no further attempts on his life. You believe in karma?
Sometimes I believe in karma, sometimes I don't. Depends on the girl.
Well, right now you got more bad karma than most major economically depressed countries. And as things are in life, you are now paying the price.
Oh, I just love that.
You listen. Do exactly like I told you.
I hate this. They're gonna try and kill me.
No, they're not. All they want is the dope and the money. The money and the dope. You're gonna give the performance of your life.
I'm sorry. I do not act without a contract, and my agent handles everything. And I'd really like to help, but I'm afraid this is Pasadena for me.
You're gonna do exactly what I told you. I'm gonna kick your butt all the way down the street.
Oh, Major, tough guy, right?
You finally got that part right. Now there's Sam. He's got about 10 gunnies with him.
10 gunnies. I got guns. What am I doing here?
Do what I told you.
Let's get this over with. That the stuff?
Show it to him.
I've been hit. I'm bleeding.
There are no vital organs in the upper shoulder. You're gonna live.
I gotta shoot tomorrow. My show needs me.
I thought you hated that show.
I do. It stinks, but it's all I got right now. You know, it should have been you that got shot.
I did. I'm not lying here to keep you company.
Yuts.
Yuts. Well, I'm out of here. Thanks again for your help.
That's okay. Hey, I want to get your name and address. When I do the TV talk shows, I want you to come on the air with me, tell everybody how instrumental I was in taking down the mobsters and the Japanese Yakuza.
Is he kidding?
Nope. That's the way he is all day long. One-way track to Banana Land.
Well, you know, you were right. I tried to run Stingray, but I got code-locked and scanned for my trouble. Whoever you have in Washington is doing a good job of downfield blocking. I didn't get squat. All I got was a phone call from my section chief at 2 a.m. in the morning telling me to drop it. So, thanks again. Whoever you are, you're good. Take care.
Be cool. Guess you showed him, huh?
Chico Kaler, which ended in a split decision for Kaler.
And weary firefighting crews worked far into the night trying to save as many homes as possible.
Credit terms that just can't be beat. Monthly payments.
And the flames rushed through
They can be tailored to your...
the San Fernando Valley.
I might be on the news again. I'm a hero. Oh, come on, relax, will you? I can't get enough of this. Show business is my life. I love it. You can get the ball scores later. Is, one other thing I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, what's that?
This favor stuff. Explain that to me. How's that supposed to work again?